All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. As usual, I was not perfectly on time, and for that, I apologize. Sandy Lane, I am here, darling. I saw you messaging me, Shakila, I'm not seeing nothing. Where are you? I'm here. Yes, Kim, you were early. Congratulations for that. I am here. We started a little bit late. I apologize. And hi, classy buddies. Just waiting for everybody to join on. I'm so very excited for today's live. And we just want to make sure that we have everything connected so that wherever you guys tune in, you all could see us. So we are live right now on Instagram as your main place, but we're also live on YouTube. And if you have me on WhatsApp, I sent that link. So even if, hi, Dr. Brathwaite, how are you? Dr. Brathwaite. I know the Bajans pronounce that name Brathwaite, but we say Brathwaite here, yeah? So, Kim, you are never early. Talking about always early, please. Sandy Lane, here's a place for honesty and sincerity. Stop that. Anyway, guys, welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm very excited about today's topic. As I was mentioning, we're live here on Instagram, but we're also live on YouTube via Classy Bodies Wellness, our YouTube channel. There's the link for that on my WhatsApp. And then we're also live on Facebook via Classy Bodies Wellness. And I'm seeing that Dana has just joined us. So Dana has seen that we've started. And I would just like to ask her to request to join me so that we could connect with each other and then start this really important topic on women's health. We're talking today about polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS. Am I shouting? Can you guys tell me if I'm shouting? Because I have a tendency to talk loudly. So let me just calm down. And when I'm excited, it gets worse. So. But today we're talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS and nutrition. And Dina, if you're seeing me, just please request to join my live, and so that we can start talking with each other. So Dana, if you're looking at your live right now, great. She has requested. Perfect. Let's join her. Let's get this party started. Yeah, like my pendant, I have a new chain. My favorite chain from my mom, and I added a new pendant here. Hi! How are you? I am fine. Straight from work, but I am here. I am, quite clearly. We're good on this side. Are you hearing me well? Great. I'm seeing some persons joining on. Fit AFTT has joined us. She says she knows you from UE. I think she was, yeah, you do. You know her. Okay. So what classes you know her from? Somebody's saying not seen anything on IG. Kimberly, are you still not seeing me on IG? Could you guys tell me if you all are seeing me? Because some people are WhatsApping me saying they're not seeing me. And I don't want any technical. Guys, tell us if you're seeing us. Yeah? So I don't remember her from UE, but I don't know what year did you, I think we graduated different years, but we kind of intertwine. Okay. I am lol, not your head. Oh, you're not seeing my face. You're not seeing your face. Okay, so they're not seeing my face. So I guess let me get some assistance with seeing my face, not your face. People saying they're not seeing my face. What they're seeing? You seeing my face? A little bit. Only seeing from your mouth down, not seeing your face, not seeing your face, not seeing. Are you guys seeing my face now? A little higher. That's good? A little bit again. I feel like they should definitely be seeing my face now. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Good. Thank you. This is your first live? Right. Dreadlocks, Braid said thumbs up. Christopher, thumbs up. Thank you guys. We really need you guys' feedback. Trini Vinci said perfect. Thank you. So it's important that you guys see me. Right. Anisha says better. Good, 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 good. So we want as much person to come onto this live. Tell a friend, let's log on, let's talk about this. Dina, I'm so very, very excited. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for joining. We're talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS, and nutrition, and more specifically, yoni pearls. Yoni pearls. I hope that the people who requested this topic over and over and over, that they are logged in here today, right? Because this yoni pearls topic has been like the single most like, if I show you my DMs and how much DMs I get from women trying to lose weight, balance their weight and stuff, it's always about hormonal stuff. It's always about fibroids and PCOS. It's so many women with PCOS. What has been... Yes. All right. So before we get into this topic, we want to let the guys know who are here. Listen, you all stay for this topic too, you know, because I'm sure that you have a woman in your life that means a lot to you. And if she is between the ages of 18 to 40, she may be experiencing some of these things. And we're going to talk about the trends regarding that, what we have been seeing in our studies. And before we get into that, let me just introduce you, because I think most person on my end know me. Shakila Daniel, clinical nutritionist, the Kirby nutritionist, right? But tell the people a little bit about you, Dina, and what you do and how we know each other and all of that.
Well, hi guys. Well, let's start with how we know each other. I started to pursue our degree in nutrition and food service management. Then I got a major. I went on and then also
I did that triple.
sports nutrition, which I also went on and then was dedicated to sports nutrition. In addition to that, I am a certified physical trainer, a certified more fitness coach also. So that's just me.
Yeah.
In the flash.
So Dina focus. So we did our undergrad together at UWI. We went through all these stresses together. Of that, a lot of classes we did together and courses. I did, of course, the human ecology undergrad with, I actually did a special that ended up being like 3 majors girl when I first finished with UWI.
Yeah.
Because I had to do food and food service, I had to do nutritional sciences and consumer. Yeah. And I want to let people clarify this because I feel like if a friend of mine did, I told him, I said, you know, I'm not a trained chef, but I'm a trained cook. Because and he was like, what? Let me tell you something, okay? I had so many culinary management courses, and we had to definitely cook. And I will consider myself a trained cook. I actually am stronger.
Yes. Yeah.
If any of you guys went to school with me, you would know that I'm actually stronger, naturally stronger in culinary management and cooking than nutrition initially. But then I went on to pursue clinical nutrition because I saw the need for it, and I also love sciences, but I love to cook. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate the two these days, because I think you appreciate nutrition practically through cooking. And that's what I kind of want to bring to my guests and followers, that let's practically, because you cannot consume food without eating it. And if you get into the fun of cooking, I think the nutrition comes easily. Yeah. Pot, don't remind me of those cooking courses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there are some
we have
who hate the culinary part of our degree, and they used to be like, oh my God, why am I here?
Oh no, at first I hate them. I was like, why are you running from chemistry to physiology to anatomy to come and cook?
Yes.
But then, on in the degree, I understood what was the importance of learning to cook.
Yeah.
So
I think
at
most
first I
people
questioned
don't understand that UWI's syllabus for nutritional sciences is heavy food service and culinary. They don't realize how much nutritionists have to cook when you're doing your undergrad. And you always have two sides of the spectrum. Those of us with the culinary background who like, yes, there should be more cooking courses. And then the others with the more science background, like, oh my gosh, help me.
Let's have more science courses, like teach us more, like let us have more MNT, please. That's medical nutritional therapy. Like, give us that. We're cooking. But all in all, I wouldn't lie. I learned to cook more dishes doing those courses.
But the cooking is important to understand because as a nutritionist, and that's why I'm not biased against dietitians, but I'm just saying that as nutritionists, when you do a nutritional sciences course, and you have to look at how the food biochemically changes with the application of heat and all these different things, there's a whole holistic understanding of the food. So that when you write in meal plans and stuff, you can take into consideration portion sizes, portion control, ingredients amount, and all these kind of things is important. Hi, Cassie. Cassie, that's my little brother. He don't like me to call him little. My younger brother. Hi, Cassie. Yeah. All right. So enough about UWI. We made it through. We're out of there. So Dana, you say right now that you continued after our undergrad, you continued to pursue sports nutrition more. And that is more
sports nutrition, and I gained a lot of experience in clinical because I spent some years working at the hospital.
Right. Hi, Priska.
So I got like the both sides of it. I more focused a little more on the sports nutrition because of my background in fitness and my passion for fitness.
So let me know, when they come for fitness, they want to lose weight, how have you encountered PCOS? Let's get into the topic.
So most of my clients that came to me, they first they message me and be like, hey, they want to lose weight. Can you help? Yeah. So, of course, I go along and ask, okay, do you have any medical conditions? The most important question. Yeah. They start off with yes. Yeah. I do. I have PCOS or fibrosis. And there we go from there. Now, since they were diagnosed with that, then they start to list the other conditions they have with it. Diabetes, hypertension, various of heart diseases. Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because it started to occur from every client I get. So say every 5 clients, 4 had PCOS. Right?
Have you ever gotten patients that come to you and say, I haven't seen my period? Listen, a lady came to me in the clinic last week, honestly, hasn't seen her period in 11 years. That has been the record.
Wow.
11 years, and she's within menstrual age, 11 years. No period, no menstruation. And some women find that this is great. Oh my God, no period. But that is actually an indication of something really wrong. And that's not a good trend. Right?
So let's start with a lot of women do not understand what is PCOS. Yeah. So they go to the doctor, and most doctors just explain to them, hey, you have PCOS, without going in depth. Okay, what is this? Right? So I just wanted to go on and say PCOS is a condition where the ovaries produce an abnormal amount of androgens. Androgens are male hormones. So this happens in women of reproductive age, right? So a normal woman will make a mature egg. She'll pass it out to be fertilized by the sperm. In most women with PCOS, that doesn't happen. They don't produce enough hormones for that to happen. So what ends up going on is that the ovaries produce a little cyst, the water cyst. Some people, it get hard, turn to fibroids. So that is it. That is, the main prognosis, I could say, for PCOS.
So let's most people slower, so people could polycystic. We have a guy here like, oh my God, like what? Christopher like, oh. So polycystic ovarian syndrome, as Dina explained, PCOS is a syndrome where, as a woman in reproductive age, you usually would produce an egg that should be fertilized upon sexual intercourse. So if that does not happen, the egg is supposed to be disposed of. and that is when you menstruate. Women with polycystic ovarian syndrome, they produce excess amounts of androgen, male hormones, right? Which causes the ovaries to develop cysts or remainder deposits. Yeah. That can be made up of different things that can harden on the surface of your ovaries. And polycystic means many, right? So that word poly, and you have polymers, poly, whatever. Poly stands for many, right? Somebody's talking to me in Spanish. Oh no, that's English. How to lose weight, Lamos? Okay, don't understand, right? But yes, polycystic ovarian is that, and this causes problems because somebody's saying, call me. I can't call you right now, sweetie. I'm on a live. Sorry. Yeah. This causes problems because when this happens, remember you have excess androgens, meaning male hormones. So what will start happening is that you may not be able to see your periods as frequently because of the lack of estrogen in the body, as well as you may start presenting with male characteristics such
as facial hair under the chin, especially your stomach and chest area.
Correct.
Not let's go on to it causes obesity, especially around your abdomen. That's not going to cause insulin resiliency. So most women who have PCOS are insulin resistant, so they develop diabetes type 2. And if those women go on to get pregnant, they surely get GDM during their pregnancy. That is gestational. Yes, that is gestational.
Yeah. So Dana, what you're saying is that oftentimes because there is excess androgens, right?
Yeah.
And because this interferes with your endocrine system, which is the system that controls hormones. What happens is that your body also has problems with producing or the regulating of the hormone insulin. Many persons forget that insulin is a hormone. So when you are hormonally imbalanced, it's not just estrogen and progesterone and testosterone, it's also insulin. And so that is why many women with polycystic ovarian syndrome become insulin resistant, develop type 2 diabetes, and placed on that drug called
metformin.
When Dana and I spoke earlier, we both agreed one of the most popular things we're getting with our practice are persons coming in on metformin. I want to be very particular with making this statement because I think I have some doctors looking at this right now. And I work with doctors. Shout out to Dr. Sienna Ryan. Shout out to Dr. Doris. Shout out to all the other. I appreciate you guys' work and I understand that you all were trained to always put women on metformin quickly when you see this insulin resistance happening. However, I've seen that women have some struggles with being on metformin, right? Sometimes quite early. And I think it ushers us into the next topic because Dana, do you remember why we mentioned metformin earlier today?
Well, we started talking about women going towards a herbal approach for their PCOS because they get fed up taking metformin. Yeah. But we were speaking regarding to the drug and herb interaction that it may have, which can be have a negative effect on most women.
So what herb are we looking at today in particular?
So it's so many herbs. I don't know where to start.
Natural life. I am kind of in the middle. I am not a holistic person and think that you should all go completely herbal. I'm not my cousin here, they called me what? I was a friend said Trevor Sita, and I was so mad. I was like, what? So I am not a whole naturalized person, but I'm not also completely Western medical completely. I think they have their places and there's a need for balance. This yoni pearl thing and these vaginal steams, they are herbal, right? Yeah. But while we was talking, Dana, earlier, we were stating that because so many women who have polycystic ovarian have diabetes and that are placed on metformin, you all need to be careful about your interactions with metformin and this Unipill.
And they state that on the disclaimer. They said consult a doctor before starting, may have interactions with your metformin, weight control, and the pill. They stated that. So when people ask me about it and then say they are on metformin, I'm like, okay, did you read the disclaimer? Did you read why not to take it? Did you consult a doctor? And they go ahead and be like, no, but I want to try this. And I'm like, no, please go consult a doctor.
And I want doctors to refer patients to registered nutritionists and dietitians, please, after. If you have a patient with polycystic ovarian and they have developed a nutritional deficiency, which is what diabetes is, you should be sending them to a nutritionist. Please do that and stop trying to help your medical patients nutritionally. That's a problem.
Really? Well, I know in most of the RHAs they do that. For one, I could boast about Southwest. They directly send their patients that are overweight.
So people like to show up.
Yes, of course, Southland. Yeah, so I know Southwest. Most of the doctors that deal with overweight patients or patients that have PCOS, they directly refer them to the dietitians.
Okay.
So
that's good.
I can see.
I don't really see it happening. And then people complain about, I think they can send them a referral for any nutritionist or dietitian, even if it's private, so that they could come to us and that's helpful. Now, I also want to mention that it's not just metformin that Unipills will have an interaction with. It's also any birth control. I don't think women recognize that sometimes they come to the clinic and I ask if they're on any medication. And they say, no, not anything, just birth control, as if birth control isn't a medication. It is, right? It's a drug that has chemical properties that will react. Let me say this again. It has chemical properties that will react with food. Food and drugs interact with each other. Sometimes members of the public think that because something is natural and because it is food-based, it will not interact with a drug. That is not true. Yeah? Food, drugs, and alcohol chemically interact with each other. So please remember that you should not be inserting a Unipill if you are diabetic on metformin who's also taking birth control. That's a no-no. A lot of persons also, hi Tammy, a lot of persons are placed on birth control for the same polycystic ovarian. Are there anybody in the life that happened to before? Talk to us, people. Talk to us. We want to hear from you guys. This is interactive. Did I not get quiet at me? You know, I talking.
I'm not. I'm like, I'm not. Hey, Tom.
You know Tommy too?
That's my cousin, actually.
Well, your southerners, they all know each other. Says, yes, they are on. Yes. So a lot of women, I was speaking to a couple of patients last week, and a friend of mine who told me that she has had severe pains, menstrual pains, for as long as she could remember, severe menstrual cramping, irregular menstrual flow, very difficult menstruation from young. And I think you also told me that has been your experience as well. It's in your family. It's heard. Yeah?
Well, yes. Also, PCOS is also, genetics, because researchers and scientists are still trying to figure out the known cause of PCOS in women. So I have seen a family trend of it. So yes, I can say it's maybe genetic. I can't say I have cousins that have it. So I can say from my personal experience that I do struggle with PCOS, but I have implemented strategies to help with it. I want to hear strategies other people use to help with their PCOS before we go on further.
So I'm seeing a lot of them now responding and saying that they are on birth control. Birth control. Somebody mentioned if the Myrna is better. I believe that's the name of a birth control. A lot of you guys who suffer from PCOS will be placed on.
You sure that's not the ring?
Marina. She spelled it wrong. Marina. And
Okay.
I think that's the rings or the
ring,
yeah. So here's my thing. Tammy saying she detests birth control, exercise a lot. Exercise is really, really helpful for PCOS, and we'll explain that. She's the exercise freak here, so she will explain that, right? But I wanted to touch on being on birth control, and for PCOS, it really, really trips up your hormonal balance and your endocrine system, and you could actually end up you could develop diabetes because of it as well, some people, right? I want to focus today on the uni pills because I've had persons asking me, and I get really afraid when I see these questions and these claims by these Instagram experts who's selling these natural stuff. I have no problem with the vaginal steams, don't get me wrong, right? Because that has been around since time immemorial to help women bring stuff down. However, I am strongly against the insertion of any foreign object in your vaginal cavity to stay there. I am further against any object being placed there that has herbs inside of it that stays inside of you for over 24 hours.
It's 3 days.
3 days. Oh my goodness. Wow. People, let's reason on this, yeah? Do you guys think that it is reasonable to put anything up there for over 24? Because even tampons, right? And you know the pearl is harsh. So you run the risk of bruising your vaginal walls as well during insertion.
Don't forget that. Lots of cases the woman got infected. Sorry?
What you said?
You hear me clearly? I see a lot of cases where women inserted and they damaged their vaginal walls. They got infected after, where they had to rush to the hospital. So that's one major thing I've heard and seen with people locally.
Yes. When you put things up there, you increase the risk of getting infections, having an inflammatory response, having the pH of your vagina mismanaged, imbalance. Yeah. And pH balance down there is really, really important. The vagina is a self-cleaning organism. It doesn't really need anything to clean it. It also needs to produce mucus. Producing mucus is normal. So if you're putting anything up there to prevent mucus production, if it stays up there, it will become infected, and you increase your chances of developing pelvic inflammatory disease, or developing a urinary tract infection and different infections. And those things are so easy to get, right? The more you get infections, the greater your chances of developing cancers, ovarian cancers, and cervical cancer. And as we know, that there are studies that show that women of African descent have greater chances of developing cervical cancer and fibroids. And so you do not want to make these things worse with putting these things up there, and getting those kind of problems. So please, the pearl, I'm really against it.
Definitely. Can you read everyone's comments?
Yeah, trying to do that.
So yeah, someone asked, what is the uni pearl? So the uni pearl is practically a small cloth that has several different herbs, a herb mixture inside. It's just like a tampon, I can say. So what you do, you insert it inside your vagina cavity for 3 days. Then you take it out. It's supposed to offer what they said, a detox. So I'm not 100% sure about it. I have watched a lot of testimonies about, what women say. Some women say, oh, it worked great for them. And some other women said that, no, it increased they got infections, they end up getting, stitches there because they got ripped. So it's something that I am not for. To be honest, at the beginning, when I was looking for different natural remedies for my PCOS myself, I came across the Unigems, and I was like, you know what? Let me look and let me see what all this hype is about. And then doing further research, I was like, nope, this cannot be safe. There's no way and no woman should be putting these things there.
So
I totally did.
3 days, that's 72 hours having a foreign object there that contains herbs with no breathing space. And we know just generally for the production of any organism, right? If even in food science, there are certain things, remember that acronym from school? Acidity, time, temperature, oxygen, and moisture. And those were the factors that help organism thrive. And so you just creating like this really great home environment, a really great environment for infection, a really great environment for the growth of microorganisms that will contribute to infections in your vagina. So that is not a good idea at all. I've seen a question, somebody asks, what is the difference between fibroids and PCOS? You want to take that question? Oh.
Okay. So fibroids is practically hardened cyst, you can see. Cyst is more of fluid-filled sac, and fibroids are hard calcified, I could say. Not a sac, a hard calcified growth. So that's the difference between PCOS and fibroids. PCOS more directly affects your hormones compared to fibroids. You can have fibroids and it could definitely not have any negative impact on your hormones.
Yeah. I want to have Dr. Brathwaite with me probably soon to really go into fibroids and PCOS and give persons a lot more information. And yes, as Alicia just mentioned, that fibroids are benign tumors. Yeah. So if I were to clarify the difference for patients, I explained that fibroids are more they can be defined as benign tumors, and when we say benign, we mean not cancerous. And polycystic ovarian syndrome are the development of cysts, where you just says the hardened sac or formation that is residual, meaning that it's a residue of something that just stays. So PCOS, think cysts, hardened residual mass, and fibroid, think of a benign sac that develops and stays there, right? And it's a tumor. A fibroid is a tumor, and it can grow, right? Once it has very good blood supply to your fibroids as well, they do grow in size, and they cause other problems. They inhibit your chances of getting pregnant and a whole host of stuff. But the symptoms for polycystic and fibroids are different. There are some similarities, but they're different. Yeah. Okay, I can't read. That's a long comment there. Yes, and I am working with Ali's Herbal, a pop therapy. I don't want to say that very wrong, but she came to our clinic last week, and she have these awesome feminine napkins, because it's not just pads, there's also the panty liners and they're all organic, Dana, and they're cotton based, and they have they're really natural, and they're really, really nice, and they don't have the gel. I still have to get my sample. I haven't received my sample yet. She brought for my nurse, so my nurse got her sample. Diana was treated before me. I think she purchased, but I only heard of it this week, and I'm excited to try it. Because as she was pointing out, remember we said that pH balance down there is really important. And so many of these pads and stuff that we use, they contribute to imbalancing our pH or acidity and alkalinity levels down there. So I'm going to have her on, hopefully in a live, to discuss her products and the assistance it provides with that. I I think I disconnected my mic. That's fine. Okay, cool. They can hear me on YouTube and Facebook. Just checking for technical issues. Yeah, Dana. So we anti-pearls. We anti-pearls, right? I am anti. Are you anti-pearl? Because Dana at first she was pro-pearl, right? She was like,
I was like, yeah, this sounds great. This sounds okay-ish. Yeah. Then when I did like further studies and research on it and look at like testimonies, and I was like, hold up, hold up. So scientific research on anything you want to use is really, really important. And I will advise anyone before you take any herbal remedy for anything, please consult your doctor, consult your nutritionist, dietitian, and do proper scientific research. Yes. Most important.
And I want to remind patients, if you have to Google, I always tell patients, don't Google, right? Google will tell you that you're dying. It can shift the light a little bit.
Practically.
Yeah, Google just that's things a little extreme.
Scientific research.
Oh, that way. This right now. No, the other way. This way. To the door. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that's better. Thanks. Right. If you must Google, and I told somebody this last week, please, you know what Google, you have like then you have images, you have videos, you have news and stuff. Try to look for Google scholarly articles. Yeah. Look for Google Scholar, because even when we were going to school and we had to write research papers, if you had to reference anything from online, only those scholarly articles and those published studies and journals were good sources of information. And you can do that too at home if you are going to start a new program and new treatment and you want correct, dependable information. Look at scholarly articles, use Google Scholar to get your stuff, and look at sites such as PubMed and these kind of things instead of looking at WebMD. Do not use WebMD. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. That's my take on the pearls. I don't think anything should be up there. I don't have a problem with the vaginal steams. I remember we have a psychologist with us. Hi, Belle. I want to do something with you, Belle. I am glad that she has tuned in. I know she probably don't know me well, but I know we went to school with Creema and Riley. We call her Creema Sita. You remember that, Dana? Riley, Doreen?
Oh, well, of course I do.
Right.
Of course I do.
So I believe that Belle is... Hey, Belle. Yeah, I want to do some stuff with you because I think there's an entire psychological aspect to PCOS. A lot of women who suffer with polycystic ovarian syndrome develop depression eventually, and it's because of the whole hormonal imbalance, right? You want to know why she's so moody, why she's so crazy? Like, sis, calm yourself. And no, I want to talk about depression and polycystic ovarian and eating for depression and all that good jazz. So
let's go on to the importance of nutritional counseling and the exercise part of PCOS. The most important part, and I think one of the, how to put it, the natural way. That's the correct thing to say. Natural way of dealing with PCOS.
Yes, the natural way. The food way.
So there is a positive relationship between exercise and nutritional counseling. Many studies prove that women who exercise, and I'll go on to that in depth in a little bit, and eat healthy or a balanced diet, and also, modify behavioral changes, it's positively affected, one, their hormone balances, two, they lost weight, and because they lost weight, that directly came all around.
You feel better about yourself. You ever lose a little 5 pounds? I just be like, oh, you can't speak to me? I lost 5 pounds.
I know.
Like,
and that positively affected their hormones. So it's like it's a cycle.
Yeah,
it's been a cycle.
It's a great psychological boost to lose weight and stuff.
Yes. So with the exercise part, like women come to me all the time and they ask, okay, I want to lose weight, but with polycystic ovary syndrome, it's not that easy losing weight. So a technique that I learned from many studies that I developed, women who have polycystic ovaries cannot follow just any type of, exercise regime. You need to strictly follow one that has, about, say, resistance training and aerobic training. So that's cardio or any steady state cardio and resistance. So that could be HIIT with weights or weightlifting. This combination effectively helps women to reduce weight while gaining muscle. And then we're talking about weight loss around the stomach area or abdomen area. So it's very specific because we all both know that everyone has individual needs, both with exercise and both nutritionally. So I have to do that full anthropometrics and everything, and then I have to sit down with the client and figure out what is best for them, along with working with their nutritional needs. So I'll leave you to that part, even though we both, that's both of our professions.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to pin Classy Bodies, and then I want to pin your business as well for a little bit too, so that they could follow us there for information. Yeah, so as Dana was saying,
so my will be a little dark because my light just died.
Oh boy, that's all right. We're seeing you still.
So hopefully you guys are seeing me still. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to charge anything, as you know. I came home from work and jumped straight on this.
Me too, Gil. Me too.
So yeah.
So as Dana was mentioning, they are specific. So she was just saying, and Dana, you can follow. Dana, tell them what is your page, so they can find you.
So actually, now I kind of moved away from Fitology a bit and focusing from, my fitness through my page. So that's Dana_Fitty. So there I'm sharing exercises, tips. I'm going to do an IGTV series on weight loss. I want to target moms, especially women with kids. As you know myself, I have a kid. And
she's a mommy, girl. She looks great. After for mommy, she is banging. I don't know about that mommy life at all, but I congratulate you guys who are. Great job.
A walk in the park. It's interesting. However, yeah, so I want to work with, put out positive messages and motivate women and tell them how to directly go along, working out with kids. And I want to do IG series because, both men and women cannot exercise the same or do the same exercise
exactly.
Because of hormones.
You and your boyfriend, you and your husband should not be on the same workout schedule. And I tell clients that when they come to my clinic, because from my programs, sorry, did I cut you off? Sorry.
No, you didn't. It's fine.
Okay. For my program, when I put somebody in a program, they get a meal plan, a shopping list, a workout schedule, a weighing and measuring track sheet, and a food log, right? And sometimes I get couples come together and she's like, but how come his one different from me? I'm like, sis, because you have a womb, you got boobs, you got estrogen, you have to understand people that men and women are physiologically and biochemically different. So the exercise needs to be different, the meal plans need to be different, and we are different. I always say that I believe in men and women are equal, but we are not equivalent. No, we are equivalent, but we're not equal. Yeah, that's it. So I said that we are equivalent, but we're not equal. I don't think men and women are equal, because when you look at us physically, we are not equal. Men are physically stronger, bigger, biologically. We're not equal. But I do think that we are of equivalence of importance as both being humans. We have an equivalent value, but we're not biologically equal. All right? And yes, Gail, I tell them, says you have a womb. So Dana, you spoke about fitness. Really important. If you guys want more information on fitness and fitness for PCOS, fitness for bad menstrual cramps, fitness for that kind of thing, check Dana out. Dana_Fitty. Somebody asked Belle made a very important comment earlier. I didn't get to read it. She said that she wanted to speak about the vaginal scent. There is a normal vaginal scent that comes from women. And I see a lot of women, especially the millennial generation, what was trending was eating pineapple for the, eating pineapples and putting fruits up there and apricots and all kind of thing, and it should be smelling like fruits. Listen to me.
Don't forget to mention those vaginal washes also. I mean,
this kind of scented thing, and up there should be like, oh, like, flowers. You are not a fruit basket. Why do you think that you should be smelling like a fruit basket? I don't understand. That is not normal. It is madness. That is madness, and it contributes to a lot of young ladies, a lot of young women out there also very undereducated with vaginal health. And they listen to stuff online and they do all sorts of things. Please be very careful. You will damage yourself and can also prevent your ability to have children and all of that in the long run. Right? Your natural scent. You're supposed to have a scent. You're supposed to create mucus. Nothing is wrong with these things. Talking about, yes, it's foolishness. Foolishness. Talking about womb rubbing. You know what that? Rub the womb back in place. Listen, we could go so long on all these topics. We can't cover everything today. Womb rubbing. Yeah. I want people to remember that we are nutritionists. We are not OBGYNs. Yeah? So I want to bring on an OBGYN either next week or week after to talk about that womb rubbing thing. But I want us to focus on stay in our lane. Our lane is nutrition. And tell you guys that women with polycystic ovarian syndrome or any hormonal issue, even with fibroids or very extreme menstrual pain and cramping and irregularities, you need to first get a diagnosis. Find out first what you are suffering from. First step is test. And then you can be placed on a plan that would include, if it must, medication and nutrition, meaning your meal plan and all of that. It may include supplementation, natural food supplements, and a meal plan.
Another thing I want to bring up here is when we say eat healthy and eat balanced, a lot of people don't know what we are talking about. So when we say eat healthy, we mean eating from the Caribbean food groups.
How many? Right? How many food groups? Do answer. Let me see if they just be listening to my ranting, right? How many food groups are there, people? What? And I don't want a nutritionist on this to answer. Look, I see my camera guy saying 5. You're wrong. Every Wednesday here, what's your name? What's going on with you? I don't want a nutritionist to answer. I don't want Jovi to answer. I don't want Fit AF to answer. I don't want Dr. Bradford, if he's still here, to answer. I don't want any professionals. I want normal people to answer. How many Caribbean food groups are there?
Well, I think one person got it right so far. I guess everybody else gonna follow.
Because my camera, my sound was one off. Very good. 6. They be listening. They be listening. No,
but you were showing them 6 fingers.
Somebody say 4. Alicia, this is one of my patients. Alicia, what's happening? What? Girl. No.
So also not including food from the Caribbean 6 food groups, which you want to explain to them? Oh.
Yeah. They are not 4, Alicia. 6 food groups, and she spelled the word 4 now. She put my head to shame. There are 6, right? She laughed. Yeah. So they are afraid to ask them to list it out, but I will list it for them. So they are legumes, peas and legumes, fruits from animals, fruits and vegetables, carbohydrates, fats and oils, and I'm forgetting one more. What's the next one?
So it's food from animals. Don't forget food from animals, legumes,
fats and oils.
Yeah, like oils.
Yeah, green and leafy vegetables.
I forgot the first one.
Legumes. You're forgetting one more. And fruit. No, yeah. It's fruits and vegetables
Fruits
separate?
and vegetables are separately.
They separate, yeah. So it's fruits and vegetables. Legumes. Foods from animal, yes. So that's why, yes. So fruits and vegetables are separate. So fruits and vegetables, legumes, foods from animals, fats and oils, and your carbohydrates. Yeah, that's our 6 groups.
So now we're going to talk about this my plate, right? So this is plating your food, or like to give them an average of how much you're supposed to eat. So thank you. Thank you. So can you hold up the plate for me? Thank you very much. So now we have, just imagine this is your 8-inch plate, right? So we're going to start with quarter of your plate supposed to be your staples. Now, when we say staples, we're talking about pasta, but whole grain pasta, right? Provision, whatever other carbohydrate you want to have at that quarter of your plate. The next quarter is your protein.
Quarter rice or macaroni pie or potato salad, not and.
I'm more open having them have whole grain. So whatever you have, make sure it's whole grain. Then the next quarter of your plate is your protein. So peas, beans, your meats. I like to say gravitate more to your white meat, your fish, turkey, chicken, and try to stay away. I would say for women, especially with PCOS, try to stay away from those red meats. That's lamb, beef, pork, right? Because some people said that, they could cut off the fat from pork. No, you can't. The fat is marbled into those meats. So stay away from those meats.
The marbled parts of the meat, don't eat it. Next quarter.
You can't even cut it off because it's marbled into the meat. So you have a layer of... Yeah. So your next half of your plate, that whole half here, is your vegetables. So either your steam, your salad vegetables, whatever type of vegetables you choose to have. So that gives you an idea of how, to plate your meals and portion sizes.
And we Caribbean don't know that. If you look at a Sunday lunch plate, it is it's half a pear, pie, rice, potato salad, corn pie. That's what's going on here in a whole half. And then here is pork and meat and crab and callaloo and a little bit of fresh salad here. Hey, look, brush.
Sprinklers on top of the
look, brush, join the live.
So another thing I want to make note of is
we have sugar. People joining on.
So when I say sugar, I mean artificial sugar. So people like to make juice and be adding sugar to their juice.
Yeah.
The whole 2 cups full. And I'm like, no, you need to stay away from sweets.
Did somebody say sugar. All that vegetables side?
Yeah,
all that
I'm
vegetables.
Sorry, but that is definitely going to help.
Half your plate should be vegetables.
Yes. So I want to recommend to people who love
what's
juices
to have 100%. Karen.
Hi. So I want to recommend to people to have 100% fruit juice. 100%. So when you go to grocery stores, it has most of them have aisles, and you look and you'll see 100%. Some of them say 100%, and then you see sugar added. So also read your nutritional facts to the back. It is very crucial. It's very important that you read your nutritional facts.
I want to bring up something about Trini's and this juice live. My brother and I always quarrel, and I'm glad to see fellas joining here because I think men are the culprits to making juice bad. You all like to use, I could say Orchard as the brand because me and Nestle we good, right? Orchard Party Mix. You should not be adding sugar to Orchard Party Mix though. My brother will add water, melt the sugar in the water, and then put Party Mix inside of it. I'm like, dude, it's a concentrate. You should just add water to concentrates. Do not make a sugar and Trini's, that Trini thing. You melt your sugar in your water and then you throw your juice. You should not be doing that with a concentrate at all. That's crazy.
I think nobody should be drinking these things.
And then somebody say, put some bitters.
Yeah, me too, with some bitters. Yeah, I think nobody should be drinking these juices, and everybody should run to 100% fruit juices. And listen, we live in the Caribbean with abundance of fruits, guys. You all can make natural fruit juices.
Let somebody say even tang too. Yes,
even tang too.
People be adding. People are adding sugar to tang, and tang. First of all, you should not be drinking tang. Let's just start there. Like, you should not be consuming an artificial flavored powder, right? That has only red dye number this and all this dyes. And then that is basically a dry dye with flavors, artificial flavor and sugar, and then you're adding sugar to that. Madness.
Also,
madness.
The quantity of juice people drink. You know, people want to drink more than 60 ounce cup of juice with their meal. So 8 ounces to 4 ounces is fine. 4 ounces I just go to, and 8 ounces is a cup, which is still a little too much, but sugar. It's fine.
Yeah. So we can go on and on about this topic, but I want to cut off because I have to go and cook just now. Look, Rachel, you're laughing. You see this brown sugar. Sugar?
Natural though.
Sugar is a whole topic by itself.
Actually, and brown sugar has molasses added to it, so I don't recommend people using brown sugar.
And kill them that brown sugar more healthy, you know. My father used to love to sing that song. The granulated bad because they bleach it, but drink the brown sugar because it's just from the cane and all kind of thing. People, we're gonna have to talk about sugar on its own by itself, right? Hi, Cutie Pie Kid. Cutie Pie Kid is somebody who, after big up, she lose a lot of weight. She came by our clinic, started a program, and she's doing really, really well. So congrats. Big up to all the people who currently in Classy Bodies Wellness and doing the thing. Big up to all of you guys who are listening to the program. We did a poll today because Nadia posted a video and I posted it too, and I asked them, do you all follow the programs or do you all cheat? And I have to show you all the poll results of that. But congratulations to those of you who do not cheat, and for those of you who stay on it, you are getting fantastic results. Many of you are on the ketogenic diet and ketogenic keto incline meal plans.
To cover, right? Especially with exercise.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that another time. I just want to thank everybody for joining.
Somebody asked molasses is good for you, yes, but not when you add molasses to sugar. That's what we were talking about.
Anyway,
we were saying that most of these brown sugars, they add molasses to the sugar to get it even more brown, and then they coat it with molasses.
Something to be very cautious about.
Yeah.
So I know we need to go. I legitimately just reached out from work and jumped on here.
Yes, so I appreciate it. I
have to get my workout in before I go to bed.
You have to work
so I want to thank everybody for joining me. I want to thank you for having me. This is my first ever live, guys. So I'm sorry if I was nervous. My light decided to, cut off on me. However, I really thank everybody for fitness tips and exercise tips. You can follow me on my page, Dana_Fitty. Thanks. So, we'll talk later.
Dana, thank you so very much. Wait, you don't go yet. Thanks so much for joining on. It was so really great to have somebody to, go back and forth with and be honest and realistic about the information. Those of you who just joining us, you guys missed a whole great program, but we will be posting it after on my IG page so you can see it, right? Not Dana Fitty.
Dana_Fitty.
Fitty, Fitty, right?
Yeah.
Before you go, I want to remind persons that this is Nutrition Awareness Week. It is National Nutrition Awareness Week. And in conjunction and support of Tandy, what we're going to be doing is cooking a healthy meal today to submit for their competition. So
I want also everybody who lives close to RHA. So I know Southwest has Nutritional Week. They do free nutritional education and they have like these booths. So go check it out at Southwest, guys. I would highly advise it.
Yes,
I know I'm big enough again. Leave me alone. I'm a Southie to heart. I might be living up north, but I'm a Southie.
So thanks for joining. Persons, you all could join me back at 8:30. We're gonna cook at 8:30. Follow me on Classy Bodies Wellness or Dana followers who don't know me, follow me at the Curvy Nutritionist for more information on nutrition and health. We're going to be cooking at 8:30. Join us back for then. We have some exciting things to submit. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Ooh. Okay. Share on IGTV. So guys, we are going to I don't know how to post this. I'm trying to get a good picture to post this on. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna be doing our 8:30 live very soon as 8:09. Denzel. I need to stop the lights. Just tilt the camera on me here.
Just tilt.
Right now, we live. Yeah.
When you take the class, it's on the church. Yeah.
This is showing. Take off. Stop this.
Come on.
It's still streaming right now on YouTube.